lot of you are low-key failing in life because you're waiting for a perfect emotion, a luxury studio, or a massive bank account to start executing your purpose in this life. You look at global brands and think they started with millions, but the actual history of fashion proves that the most iconic pieces on this earth were engineered out of raw survival. Right now, I'm sitting in my room all the way from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. I deal with camera shyness, acne, low views on my socials, and a manufacturing sample that completely blew up in my face. The world will surely tell me I look unserious, but today we're tearing down the history of how master builders and athletes engineered their uniform out of pure necessity. I'm going to be showing you the exact God-centered blueprint of how we are redeeming that architecture to build brightly in our lifestyle right from the mud up. By the time this 30 minutes is over, you'll never look at the clothes on your back or the silent seasons in your life the same way again. Now let's decode the pattern. Let's start with history. If you look at the society today, everyone wears a cap just to match an outfit or flex a brand. It's mindless consumerism, but the hardware was originally engineered as a critical tool for survival and focus. In the mid-1800s, the modern baseball cap was born. It wasn't created for fashion runways. It was engineered for sports utilities. Before this, players wore straw hats that fell off. Designers realized athletes needed a specific tool, a structured visor that could shade their eyes from the blinding sun so they could maintain absolute undivided focus on the ball. The cap was literally an extension of their focus. Now let's pivot to the streets. Think about the construction site helmets and the blueprints used by the early architects. Why did the master builders who constructed the world's greatest monuments wear specific head protections? Because when you're building a specific structure from the ground up, the environment is hazardous. Debris falls, wind blows. You have to protect the mind, the head at all costs while your hands execute the blueprints. The hardware was their shield while they labored in the dust. Now am I giving you a history lessons of baseball players and architects when I'm sitting in this ordinary room and haven't even dropped a piece of clothing yet in this journey? Because I'm currently in the trenches of my own construction site. When I gave my life to Christ and walked away from the fast dark money of fraud, my entire environment became heavy. I expected immediate luxury. Instead, I got hit with tight finances, self-doubt, and a production sample that came back completely ruined. The enemy wanted me to feel embarrassed. He wanted me to look at my low views on my socials and stop. But that's why we pivoted. I stopped trying to force a massive clothing line out of pride, and we are currently stripping it down to the ultimate foundation, the BRYT Blueprint Cap. I haven't manufactured a piece yet, but I refuse to give God or this movement a cheap rush product. I'm sourcing the highest grade heavyweight canvas and precision because a premium standard takes time to cure. Just like those athletes needed a visor to block the blinding glaze of the sun, and just like those architects needed protection while building in dirt, a young guy trying to climb the steep mountain of discipline in this world needs to protect his mind. Take a look at this cap. It isn't built to help you blend into a worldly crowd or chase a temporary fast fashion trend. It is being engineered as a physical tool to help you, remind you to guide your mind against distraction. Block out the fake flex culture and protect your mind under God's architecture while your life is still built from the mud. Secular fashion history teaches us that clothes are just there to protect our body from the weather. But the kingdom blueprint tells us something much deeper. God is the ultimate architect. If you read the word from the detailed dimensions of Noah's Ark to the exact fabrics commanded for the tabernacle, God never designed anything without a functional protective purpose. In Ephesians chapter 6, when God describes spiritual warfare, the very first piece of physical armor he tells us to secure for our safety is the helmet of salvation. The lesson to this video is that if your confidence depends on high views, perfect environment, or worldly uploads, you will abandon your purpose the moment things get heavy. A setback is never a sign to stop. It's a structure to see if you value your pride more than your mandates. True elevation requires isolation. You have to submit to the quiet minds and protect your mind with words, even when the metrics are completely silent. We are building this movement out of raw feet, step by step, panel by panel. The final engineering for the blueprint cap and our first limited allocation will be dropped inside our broadcast inner circle room. Now to the few pioneers already sitting in the room watching the foundation dry, thank you for standing in front line with me while we build the standard. If you're an ordinary creator tired of wearing a worldly mask, tired of the fake shortcuts, take a look at the link in the description below or comment the word foundation right now and I'll send you the private invite direct to your DM. Protect your mind, guide your focus, and let's keep climbing. I'll see you inside the inner circle. Peace.